Hello, my name is Michael Roper, and I will be discussing the most pressing issues facing CVS Health. While there are many issues that face any company the size of CVS, Group 5 will focus on three specific areas that we believe have had the most impact on CVS over the past few years, up until and including the current period. There is a heavy presence of Porter's Five Forces model in relation to CVS's current issues that includes, but is not limited to, industry rivalry, the bargaining power of buyers, and the threat of new entrants. The first issue Group 5 will discuss is the fact that CVS decided to rebrand itself and how we think that this rebranding strategy is not working. CVS decided to rebrand itself in 2014, going from CVS Caremark to CVS Health. The goal, per CVS executives, was to realign the company's name with its expanding role in providing healthcare services. CVS sought out to deliver certain healthcare services as well as products that would enable people to manage their health in a more affordable and effective way. This journey into personal healthcare, so to speak, also included the discontinuation of the sale of tobacco products in each of CVS's 7,600 retail locations. At the time of this decision, tobacco sales only made up approximately 4% of total sales, but CVS executives felt that this move was imperative to their new rebranding experiment. While CVS Health had some success with this strategy, including earning high praise for ceasing tobacco sales, as well as garnering significant traffic in their walk-in clinics, as well as their mobile app, they simply have not been able to make their rebrand profitable. The biggest challenges to the rebranding strategy have been a decrease in consumer goods sold, the inability to make up for the lost revenue associated with the discontinuation of tobacco sales, and competition. While the latest earnings for CVS Health in Q3 of 2017 have shown improvements with the looming Aetna deal, much of 2016 and 2017's earnings have been lackluster to say the least. As of Q1, or Q1 2017, CVS Health has reported a nearly 5% drop in the sale of general merchandise. These items include household products and beauty products, like toothbrushes and makeup, while overall profits have dropped some 8.6% during the same time frame. As previously mentioned, a large portion of these losses can be attributed to the inability to make up for lost tobacco sales. A recent Fortune article cites that CVS might have lost up to $2 billion since 2014 and lost tobacco and tobacco-related sales. Furthermore, improved beauty areas and pharmacy additions have drawn customers to rivals like Walmart. Issue number 2 that Group 5 will discuss is the fact that CVS is not bringing in customers. So what happens when a rebranding effort has limited positive effects and your competitors begin besting you at your own game? You lose customers. And lost customers equals lost revenue. One of CVS Health's most pressing issues over the past few years has been the inability to draw customers into their retail locations. While the bargaining power of the customer, as well as strong competitive rivalry, comes into play for CVS here, the issue is complex. The second issue that CVS Health is facing is multidimensional and very much related to issue 1. As previously discussed, CVS's first issue pertains somewhat to lost revenue, and generally speaking, CVS's overall sales lagged for the better part of 2016 and 2017. Part of this trend of slacking sales was not necessarily CVS's fault, though. In order for insurance companies to make money in 2015 through 2016, many decided to restrict the pharmacy choices of their network subscribers. This cut costs as it narrowed down preferred pharmacies at which prescriptions could be filled. CVS analysts predicted that they could lose out on some 40 million prescriptions per year and thus millions of visits to their stores. Meanwhile, rivals like Walgreens were busy at work making deals with these insurance companies, like that of Blue Cross Blue Shield, that would make them the preferred low-cost pharmacy. Walgreens was able to sweep the rug right out from under CVS and has led to a cascade effect still felt by CVS to this day. In order to offset lagging sales, lower foot traffic, and competition, CVS got busy trying to make some deals of their own. In hopes of offsetting the acquisition of Rite Aid by Walgreens, CVS announced in late 2015 that it would spend some $1.9 billion to buy out Target's 1,600 pharmacy locations. The theory behind the move was that it would expand CVS's reach as well as increase their share of prescription fills. This has helped increase CVS's reach and exposure, but the jury is still out on long-term benefits. Furthermore, in an attempt to increase their customer base, last week CVS reached a $69 billion agreement to buy insurance provider Aetna. This combination of the nation's largest drugstore chain with one of its largest health insurers allows CVS to more easily use almost 10,000 store locations to provide primary care and basic procedures. Group 5 will now discuss the third most pressing issue facing CVS Health: the threat of Amazon's entry into the prescription marketplace. Even though the likes of CVS Health and Walgreens have repeatedly tried to squash the idea that Amazon will join the $300 billion prescription drug industry, the idea will simply not die down. Rumors have been flying around the internet for over a year pertaining to this notion, with some expert analysts seeing Amazon either buying or partnering with a pharmacy benefit management company, which would help drive up volume and create a mess for current business models like those of CVS Health and Walgreens. As late as August of 2017, the CEO of CVS Health, Larry Merlo, didn't see Amazon entering the pharmacy business due to various barriers to entry into the highly regulated marketplace. Merlo went on to describe how the trend in healthcare is geared more towards a value-based model and a focus on population health that requires the pharmacy to have a relationship with doctors, hospitals, and other community providers that have existed for years. Part of this value-based care involves how the consumer feels connected, as well as their clinical outcomes. Merlo felt it would be hard for an online sales arena to make these types of personal connections or produce the proper outcomes. In order to ward off new competition and to bolster their own sales, CVS Health and pharmacy companies like them have been busy with mergers and acquisitions. While combining the pharmacy business with a large insurer, as previously mentioned, would help increase profits, the hope too is that these new partnerships will make it even harder for a company like Amazon.com to come in and compete at a level where they would make a dent. Despite this pushback from retail pharmacy giants like CVS and Walgreens, Amazon continues to get closer to jumping into the business. Over the past year, Amazon has gotten the go-ahead from pharmaceutical boards in 12 different states in the United States to become a drug distributor, which could allow them to sell drugs directly to hospitals or physicians via their services like Amazon Prime. As recent as last week, it was also confirmed that Amazon personnel have had high-level talks with pharmaceutical companies Mylan and Novartis, both of which deal with large quantities of generic drugs. While Amazon has been mum on any official details of their plans, speculation continues to grow, leaving industry execs a bit worried. It will be interesting to see if Amazon pursues a prescription drug business, as it could soon impact the way millions of people